Hey, Z6 checking in. Today I wanted to talk about the cloud. I have not talked about the cloud and kind of what the Microsoft fans are preaching about and how they say, oh, just wait for the cloud, just wait for the cloud. I haven't discussed it on my channel, so now I will, and I guess I kind of have a strong opinion, and it's also pretty optimistic because I truly believe that the cloud might be something worth knowing, and the PlayStation audience already has something like this. So what is the cloud? The cloud is an ambiguous source of power able to stream games, movies, and other forms of media to your home console, computer, tablet, phone, etc., etc., etc. So what the Microsoft camp is talking about, and that they haven't talked about as of recent, is with the power of the cloud, everything will be okay. Phil Spencer is being very honest. He was very honest about DirectX 12 and how it's going to help PCs more than the Xbox itself, and how, well, yeah, that's about it. It's just not going to help. It's going to give the Xbox developers the ESRAM capability to better optimize their games and make them look better, like better anti-aliasing, graphics, bloom, ambient occlusion, terrain, etc., etc., etc. However, even though Microsoft initially talked about this, Sony has instilled something like this called PlayStation Now. Now, if you guys know, PlayStation Now is a subscription-based service where you pay a monthly, or I think it's like 6 months. I don't know. I don't really use it. I know what it's about, though. And the issue with it is the pricing, the audience internet, like the main demographics internet. And overseas, it might not be as much a problem. But the pricing is still kind of ridiculous. So the what I meant by the demographic internet issue is that the internet providers are not good enough to have streaming capabilities. Now, it's good enough to watch media, but if you want to play a game and stream it with stuff like net neutrality, slow internet connections, data caps, it's just going to kill PlayStation Now. I don't even think it's very popular nowadays, and that not many people use it just because of the input lag, the problems with the internet, and just the gap between the internet speeds. Like, if you go to Japan, overseas, like Japan, the UK, Korea, Asia, France, and stuff like that, the internet is very fast, much faster ahead of what the U.S. internet. And keep in mind, the U.S. is the core demographic of gamers. If you own the U.S., then you own a lot of money because that's where they have the most gaming-related media. That's where they have the most people willing to actually just support your product. And owning the U.S., like I said, is very important, especially in this demographic of design. If you want the PlayStation Now concept to succeed, then you're going to need to adapt to how the internet infrastructure works over here compared to overseas. So the Xbox community thinks the cloud will bring about 4K gaming and all the graphical criticism the Xbox One has received about its Jaguar and all that stuff will be fixed. But then again, it runs into the same problem that PlayStation Now has, and the internet that we put up with, that we are fighting against. Like with net neutrality, if we pay a specific price for internet, give us that internet. Don't give us this mediocre, just give us what we pay for. Microsoft doesn't really talk about it much anymore, but it's still something to be addressed, given I have never talked about it. So, like I said, I want to talk about the cloud. And although it sounds like I hate the cloud, I'm going to be truthful. If we fix net neutrality, so we maximize our connection speeds on both upload and download, if Microsoft uses strong enough streaming servers and their hardware is up to par, then shit, you can stream 4K games all day. I think it has potential, but it needs to be executed in the right fashion with the right prices. It needs to not be attacked by Lizard Squad, so it needs to have good network security. If it has the input lag and delay, and I think also based on your connection speed, the resolution in PlayStation Now might change. Don't quote me on that. I think I might have heard something like that. And also, that's about it, really. You don't want the resolution to change. You don't want input lag. And also, I don't know if there's a frames per second drop. I can't imagine so. It might just be laggy because of the internet, but it might as well be a frame drop because if you have hiccups, rubber banding, and stuff like that, it's not going to be a good experience for gamers to use. So, my final thoughts on the cloud. has potential, has not been executed correctly by either Sony or Microsoft. I think that on the PC, the fact that it uses the cloud to save bought games that you have, but like you're still gonna have to download it. But if you buy it, you own it. That backing up files, downloading games, Google, I'm about to say Google Play, but there's a whole Google Drive thing. The cloud definitely exists, but if it wants to be used in a gaming specific genre or in a gaming specific way, then there's definitely going to be a lot more that it has to do and overcome, such as internet input lag, which is also part of internet, and make sure the pricing isn't ridiculous. And also, if cloud gaming bought about 4K, that'd be great. I think it has potential, like I said, but I just do not see it happening anytime soon. Maybe I might be completely wrong. They could announce something ridiculous about the cloud and how the cloud is finally coming about to be a real concept and not just this abstract, ambiguous idea. This could actually be something that we can get excited about. But like I said, I'm just speculating and telling you guys my thoughts about PlayStation Now and its quote-unquote cloud gaming service and how it offers backwards compatibility. That's about it. Tell me what you guys think about the cloud, if you think it's bullshit, if you think it also has potential based on my commentary. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, comment, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Thanks, have a good one.